Hi, everybody. I'm Ben here, and I'm a certified professional dog trainer that specializes in aggression and anxiety cases in Pensacola, Florida. And today we're going to be doing something a little different from our normal content. So if you follow my page, you know that Monday afternoon I got hit by the cat distribution system. I didn't know that was a thing, and got a very sweet young 6 to 8 month old male kitten who I found under my car in our driveway. Anyways, so we, long story short, we're just going to end up keeping him. He's getting neutered tomorrow. We did our vet visit yesterday to make sure that there's nothing transferable, disease-wise, make sure he's healthy and we can start introducing him. Now, there's going to be a couple of videos here. I'm going to put these in shorter bits so I can put these on Instagram as well. So this is going to be part one of bringing a new pet, specifically a new cat, into your house. Rule number one, when you're bringing a new pet into the house, keep them isolated away from your dogs and your other cats. Whether it's a dog or a cat or an exotic species, whatever, you want to keep them isolated so that they know, so that you don't have to worry about any types of disease. There's a decompression period. They can kind of get used to like the sights and sounds and smells of your house. Number two, make sure your animal is well vetted. And finally, number three, and this is what we're going to be covering today, is parts 2 and 3 of this video are going to be introducing the cat to Barley and Kristoff, respectively. We're actually going to start with Kristoff because Kristoff's a little older. He's a little calmer. He has seemed indifferent to the cat. We've been keeping the cat in a crate in our Florida room that we can close the door, let him come out and roam and everything. The only thing out here are the reptiles when he's out roaming, and we're out here supervising him, obviously. Some of the other cats have kind of drifted through the room. No one's really got close. But we're introducing to the dogs first, and then we'll talk about introducing him to the other cats. All right. That's part one. And as always, as you're watching these videos, please comment, like, subscribe, and share. If you're looking for dog training help, I can help you. Contact me through whatever platform you see these on. Awesome. Let's do this. Okay, part two. We're introducing our first dog, so we're going to, let me switch the camera. Everybody, this is Kristoff. If you follow my channel, you know Kristoff pretty well. He's a 4-year-old standard poodle. He's my good buddy. Yes, she is. He is very good. He's very gentle with small animals, unless you're a rat. And here is Gandalf. Now, I've got a treat pouch. I'm going to have a clicker, just in case. I'm going to sit down here with him. I'm going to adjust my camera angle for a second. We're going to hopefully, this is, like, angle-wise, we're going to see how this goes. But this is not rehearsed or scripted in any way, shape, or form. This is their very first out of the crate encounter. So we're going to make sure I have use my soft clicker here. And I've got some salmon treats. So, okay. Easy, Kristoff. Hey, buddy. You want a piece of salmon? You want it? Nope. Okay. So we're going to let this go for a little bit, and we're going to see how Kristoff does. He's waiting in the chair. He's waiting for me to release him, so I'm going to invite him. Come on over here, Kristoff. Come on, bud. Good boy, Kristoff. Nice and gentle. Nope. And we got a little head rub on Kristoff. Okay. And no interest in the food, and that's pretty typical of Kristoff. So if we're not interested in the food, we're just going to put the treat pouch aside for the moment. And so far, you can see the cat's been pretty chill. Okay. All right, good boy, Kristoff. Good. Hey, good job, buddy. You know, you heard the hiss, and so Kristoff walked away. Right? That's good. All right, Kristoff, leave it. Good boy. Good job, buddy. Good boy. Okay. I know, you're doing so good. See, you're doing so good. I'm just gonna let him do his thing again. Let me see. All right, Kristoff, leave it. Okay, leave it. Good boy. There you go. Which I'll take it off. So, you can see. It's a pretty chill cat. Pretty chill. Okay. All right, Kristoff, leave it. Good boy. Okay, so we went a little longer than 3 minutes. Sorry, the close-up there. We went a little longer than 3 minutes. That's okay. Maybe I can edit it. I doubt it. Anyways, so this is what we're talking about. We kind of just want to let... I'm going to switch so the camera angle, you can see this a little bit differently. If he seems like he's doing okay. All right, Kristoff, leave it. Good boy. Come out here. See my wife in the picture. Again, if he gets a little intense, I'm just saying leave it. Kristoff's giving him a little bit of space. All right, cool. Stay tuned for Barley and Gandalf, because that's going to be an interesting one. Again, if you see this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Okay, so, as you can see, Kristoff does pretty well. Kristoff's been good with little critters pretty much since we got him, again, the exception of rats. Now, into is Barley here. Barley's actually really good with little critters. He's just very excited. And you can see, typically, his reinforcer, which I got clipped on my treat pouch, is... Buddy, drop it. Barley, drop it. Thank you. That's his desired reinforcer. However, we're not going to be able to use that today. We're going to have to use food for a secondary reinforcer. So, we're going to try something a little special with this. Something that the cat also kind of enjoys, which is just a little bit of plain baked chicken. Again, we'll see how that goes. Alright, let's see what happens. Okay, so we've got the cat here. He's checking out the chicken. Right? And we got Barley here. He's getting a little chicken. We did run through a couple of... I said this is going to be unscripted, and for the most part, it has been. We are going to do just like a little bit. Let me switch my... We're just like... We're trying to work on being calm here. Nope. Here you go. Here you go. The cat's a little worried about Barley, so I'm using a little bit of chicken with him just to kind of work on, positive association and everything. You can see Barley's defaulted into a down state. That's desirable. I like that. I should be using a clicker, but I don't have a free hand to do it with because I needed something to tear the chicken up with. Good boy, Barley. Here you go. Gandalf. So, good boy. Here you go. Gandalf. Here you go. Good job. Good. They're doing pretty good here. Now again, I'm doing this one a little bit. I'm trying to keep this one a little bit more calm than I would with Kristoff, because Kristoff, again, and Barley's perfectly calm with like our tortoises, our lizard, my snake, whatever. He's fine with all of that. but he has been a little hyper fixated on the crate since the cat's been in the house. So more so than Kristoff has. So I'm trying to just work on some calmer desired behaviors. Again, I'm not asking for anything here. I'm letting Barley pick, which is what I want him to do. Okay. Well, we're going to wrap this up here in a second. You need to do this a lot. We're going to do another video shortly after this. Here you go. Out of his face, bud. Thank you. We'll do a follow-up video here in a second. Alright, so today you have seen me introduce Gandalf, our new kitten, to Kristoff and Barley here. I know, you did good. You tried so hard. With one little exception, you did pretty good. It's not always easy when you're... Sorry about the weird camera angles. I got a border collie who's pushing my hand around. It's not always easy introducing a new pet. New dogs sometimes can be easier, sometimes can be harder. Exotics are typically easier because they're just in an enclosure. But new cats are difficult. Cats and dogs do not think the same way. They don't perceive their world the same way. So it is very much two different languages, two alien languages talking to each other. With us in the middle is trying to bridge the gap. The important thing here is to be patient, to use lots of good reinforcement of desired behaviors, something super high value. So we associate with the cat. With Barley, we associated some plain baked chicken, and with Barley, that's a good secondary reinforcer since we can't use this primary reinforcer, which is play. We can also do some counter conditioning exercises right here in the crate if we wanted to. He's already had a lot of chicken because this training session continued well after the 3.5 minutes that the video was. So, if you have any questions about introducing your dog to a new critter, please feel free to ask a question. Interact with my posts. That's the best way for me to get new business. I can't stress this enough. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you don't want to keep seeing my ugly mug, push it along to someone who might actually need a dog trainer. And as always, thank you for any support that you are already giving me. If you're in the Pensacola area or you're not, I am taking new clients for the holidays. I do offer some owner-absent training for people who are local to Pensacola, and I do offer online classes. So whatever platform you see this on, contact me through there, and I am more than happy to reach out to you and help you. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Next week is the traditional Concerned Canines Thanksgiving special, so we'll see what happens. Have a good day.